Hey YouTubers, Bill here, and today I'm here with the 46th episode of my Barrow Career Mode on FIFA 21, and this is the first episode of Season 4. And hopefully in this episode, I can make a few transfers, because I spent about the last hour going through all the regen free agents aged 16 to 19. And I almost managed to scout all the players I wanted to, but I was in the last age group and position I was searching for. I was searching for 19-year-old strikers. I got halfway through that and I ran out of slots for players I could scout. My scouts ran out of slots for players I could scout. So that means that I'll have to wait a couple of weeks before I can scout the rest of the 19-year-old strikers. But I've scouted most of the players I want to, and their reports will be available in a few weeks. So in the meantime, I guess I'll go through the pre-season tournament, and I'm in a group with Leeds, Huesca and Sampdoria. So hopefully I can do well in that, get myself a bit of extra money. But before I do that, I'll just show you the objectives for this season. So I've got a youth development objective of high priority, but I've got no objective. That's strange. Got to score at least one goal in 15 games this season, which is going to be ridiculously easy. You want me to make 7.2 million profit from youth player sales within 2 seasons, which I think I should be able to do, but I don't know if I will. And they want me to fight for promotion in the Championship and reach the round 32 in the FA Cup. And my goal for this season was to reach the playoffs in the Championship at least, because I think our squad's good enough for at least that, so I think that's a realistic objective. And now before we go into the pre-season tournament, I'll just give you a recap of the rules and go through the new ones which apply for this season. So this is showing all the rules that apply this season, and the ones highlighted in yellow are the ones that are new for this season. So the rules for signing free agents is that I can't sign anyone over 78 rated. Any free agents I want to sign for the first team can only be signed to replace players below 70 rated in the first team, and I can only sign 2 free agents over 73 rated. And then for my scouts, in the first season I can have 3-star judgment scouts, which I've already got, and in the second season in the Championship and beyond I can have 4-star judgment scouts. And now we've got the first game of the pre-season tournament here against Huesca, and we get a 2-2 draw. And now we've got the second game of the pre-season tournament here against Sampdoria, and we lose it 2-0. And now we've got the third game of the pre-season tournament here against Leeds United, and if we want to get through to the next round, we're going to have to win this. But we get a 1-1 draw. And now I've got my scout reports back, it's time to sign some players. And there's really only 2 positions which I really need more players in, which is CDM and left wing. Now I've got this guy here, and I think he looks just about right for left wing. I know he's a striker, but I can just change his position. He's got decent crossing, decent dribbling, but I don't want him to be too high because I don't want him to put competition on first team places, but I want him to be good and be able to step into the first team competently when needed. So I think this guy will make a pretty good left midfielder. He's also pretty quick, good crossing, good dribbling, good ball control, and he's already got decent finishing because he's naturally a striker. So I think I'm going to sign this guy as my backup left midfielder. Going to try and get him on, might be able to get him on sporadic actually because he's only a 60 overall, and I've done that, so that's good. Try and get him for 5 years because get him for as long as possible. Yep, that's good, that worked. No release clause, and he wants 850 quid a week, so that is fine by me. That is the first signing done. And I'll get him straight onto training to be a left midfielder, and he says it's going to take 4 weeks. And the next player I'm going to sign is a CDM, and I can't actually decide on which player to sign. So I've decided I'm going to sign 2 CDMs. I'm going to sign this guy, Aldo Ojeda maybe? And I'm going to sign Jackson Mina. And I'm going to sign this guy to be my backup defensive midfielder. And this guy to be my backup attacking defensive midfielder, if that makes sense. So this guy will be the backup to Barcola. And this guy will be my backup to Costas Cordal. So I'm already selected this guy. Let's go and sign him first. 3.5 to 4.9k looks like we'll have to offer him. So that should be alright. Try and get him on rotation, see if he'll accept that. And he does. Try and get him on 5 years. He's 21, so he might not accept that. But he's fine with that. No release clause. And 2.7k a week, which is fine by me. Then we'll sign Ojeda here, 3.1 to 4.3k for him to join, so lower than the lower rated player, which is strange, but let's sign him anyway. They've already come in saying they want rotation, so that's fine with me. That's what I wanted. 5-year contract. They've obviously seen me negotiating the other two's contract because that's what I would have given him. No release clause. They're just offering everything up that I would have wanted. It's going to make me do the wage now, isn't it? Yeah, I saw that coming. We'll just go straight in with 2k, see what they come back with. 2.3k with a couple of bonuses, so yep, that's fine by me. And those are 2 CDMs signed. And Ojeda is showing great potential, but Mina hasn't got a potential tag, which is disappointing. But at least one of them's showing great potential. And he looks like his stats are already getting towards maxed out, which is disappointing. But I'm going to stick him on defensive midfielder. And Ojeda's already got some pretty nice attacking stats, so I think I'm just going to increase his defensive stats a little bit. Especially his strength. I want his strength to be a bit higher. And now we are at the 28th of July, so it's time to send our scouts out. And they're going to be the same scouts we used last season because we can only use 3-star judgment scouts this season. And the first country I'm going to scout is Sweden. And in Sweden I'm going to look for physically strong. And the second place I'm going to scout is Saudi Arabia. And in Saudi Arabia I'm going to search for any. And then I don't have a third country to scout, so I'm going to choose it myself. And I'm going to go with Ivory Coast because we've only scouted 1 country from Africa so far, which was Algeria. And in Ivory Coast I'm going to search for any. And I'm still looking for suggestions for countries to scout, so if you want me to scout somewhere, stick it down in the comments. And now we've got the first game of the season here against Derby County. And this is a big game for me because I'm from Derby, I grew up in Derby. I've had a lot of mates who have been Derby fans. So it's a big game for me and it's one that I want to win. This is the team I'm going to be going with for this game, and it's pretty much going to be my first 18 for the season, I think. It might chop and change a little bit. Like with Cam, I'm not completely certain who my first, second and third choice Cams are. At the moment, it's going to be Hoffman first choice, Nelson second and Vaquero third, but that could all definitely change. And at the moment, Broyd is going to be my backup defensive midfielder because his defensive stats are a lot better than Mina's are at the moment. But once Mina's defensive stats start picking up, he'll definitely be the backup to Costas Cordell because his overall technicals are a lot better than Broyne's. And Rogers, my other new signing, he's going to be in the reserves for a minute as well. And he may stay there for a bit longer because I don't know if he's going to be better than Nasic or not when he becomes a left mid. But anyway, this is going to be the team for this game against Derby. So let's get into it and let's hope we can kick off the season with a win. Good tackle from Costas Cordell there. Take it past one defender. Slips it down the line to Freese. That's a really good ball. Freese has a run into the box here. Can slip it across to McKinnon. McKinnon should finish. McKinnon does finish. And after 25 minutes, we are 1-0 up here on the opening day of the championship season. And it's obviously going to be McKinnon who's going to score our opening goal of the season. Who else would it have been? It's too tight of an angle for Freese to shoot from, so he's got to play it across to McKinnon, and it's a simple finish from McKinnon. That is McKinnon's first goal of the season, and I'm sure it's his first of many, and it puts us 1-0 up. It's Marriott with a chance there, and Jack Marriott has scored at the near post past Barbaris. I thought Pavlov had that covered there, but he didn't, and Derby have equalised. That's a good ball over the top there. Knight is in. Barbaris has to come to meet it, and Barbaris deals with it. Dwayne Holmes with a shot there, and it's just flicked the side netting as it's gone out of play. Barcola up to Hoffman here. Hargest has gone running through down the line. Hoffman slipped him through. Hargest has a run into the box here, shooting from his speciality position, and Hargest has scored from that position. His first shot of the season from there, and he scored it because he's so proficient from that area of the pitch. He scores so many goals from that position, and just like McKinnon, I'm sure that's his first goal of many this season. Just slip through from Hoffman, run into the box, and you'd back him from this position. And there's good reason to back him because he scores most of the time from there. And that is now 2-1. We retake the lead. And that is half time, and we are winning 2-1 at the break, so fairly happy with that first half on the opening day of the season. I've done a mistake there. I've not done a mistake, I've made a mistake, but Barbaris doesn't make a mistake. Then Pavlov with a block there, cannons the ball onto the crossbar with the deflection. Derby coming back now though, but Court makes a good tackle and we can deal with this now. It's a good ball into the box, Bird with the shot there, and the shot has gone wide. That should be 2-2. They've got an open player in the box there. They've not used him. And Barbaris has saved the shot at the near post there. Oh, God, that's a really poor ball out from Barcola. And it almost led to a goal there for Derby. But Barbaris with another save at the near post. Oh, that's a really poor touch from Court. And I couldn't get to the second ball. Pavlov with a good block there. But they're coming back inside now. And they have scored there. Bird with the goal. And that was all from just a poor touch from Court, giving them back possession. Woody's running it down the line here, slipping in behind to Freese. Has a chance to go past the defender here, can take it past one, has a shot at the near post. Kellerus makes the save and then Freese can't get to the rebound. We got a corner here now that Nelson's going to whip in. Court might get his head to this. Court has got his head to it, but it's not going to bounce out actually. Nelson has a chance to put another ball back in here, and he does, and that's Pavlov, and Pavlov has headed it wide of the post. That should be 3-2 there. The direction he's headed that has bounced off his head with there. The direction his head was aimed, that ball should not have gone in that direction. Really good tackle from Costas Cordell there, but it dropped straight back to Josviak there. And I've lost this game at the death here. They gave 4 minutes of stoppage time. I don't know where 4 minutes has come from. And I made a great tackle with Costas Cordell there, but it just dropped straight back to Josviak. That is so unfortunate. It's a really good tackle, but somehow Josviak's kept it, and now I've lost this game right at the death here. And that is full time, and to be honest, I'm not massively disappointed about that. I'm disappointed to have conceded in the last minute, considering I had a chance to score a couple minutes before that. So the way I lost it, I'm disappointed, but Derby were the better team over the course of the game. They absolutely dominated me, to be fair. So I think it's a fair result. It's just disappointing to lose it in the way we did. And now we've got the second game of the episode here against Peterborough United, who were the other teams caught through the automatic promotion places last season with us. Going with the same teams as I did last game, I think they gave a decent account of themselves against Derby, so I don't see any reason to change it. So let's get into this game against Peterborough and hope for our first win of the season. It's ball into the box there. Peterborough have had a chance and they've hit the post. Throw to Hargest here. Got a chance to run it across the box. Going to play it into the box now. Actually, it's gone to free, so it's meant to go to McKinnon. But McKinnon can take one touch around the defender, have the shot at the near post. And McKinnon rifles in his second goal of the season. And our first goal at home in the Championship in front of these Barrow fans. Originally, this ball was meant to go to McKinnon, but it didn't matter. Freeze could get it back inside to McKinnon. One touch around the defender. And a nice finish in at the near post. And that is 1-0. Ball up to McKinnon here. Going to play 1-2 with Hoffman. Clip it over to McKinnon. McKinnon's got a chance here. McKinnon volleys it and the keeper makes a really good save there. It's hit him in the face. Freese makes a tackle there. But can't bring it forward because the whistle has gone for half-time. And we are winning 1-0. So hopefully we can just keep this to the end of the game and get our first win of the season. Tried to step up there too late. And then Schmodix managed to get a shot off there. But Barbaris saves it at the near post. Barcola with a tackle there. Place it to Hargest. Inside to Hoffman. Hoffman has a chance to run it into the box. Takes it past one defender, has the shot. But it's been caught by the keeper. It's a good ball into the box there. And Peterborough have now got an equaliser in this game. Ball to Hargest here. Into Hoffman. Play it back to McKinnon. It's just about made it to him. McKinnon shoots, but the keeper makes the save. Hargest puts the ball into the box. Didn't actually mean to take that. The court has the header. And it hits the inside of the post. So unlucky there. Freese is running down the line here. McKinnon's just going to play it to him. Freese has a run towards the area here. Going to run it around one defender. Now McKinnon's ran into the box. McKinnon has a chance to shoot. And McKinnon has given us the lead with 89 minutes gone in this game. We take a late lead here. And hopefully that'll be the goal to give us our first win of the season. McKinnon played it to Freese originally. Then Freese ran it inside. Just waited for McKinnon to make that run through. And McKinnon takes a first-time finish. It's a good finish into the net. And that is 2-1 late on here. And that is full-time. And we do get a 2-1 win against Peterborough here. A late goal securing us our first win of the season here. And now we've got the third and final game of the episode here against Hull City in the Carabao Cup. And for the first time in this series, I'm going to be going with a full second team. I've got Mark Simon coming in from the Youth Academy, making his debut. I've just promoted him. Then Janssen coming in from the Youth Academy. I promoted him last season. He's making his debut. Then Ojeda is also making his debut today. And I've also got my other new signings, Mina and Rogers, on the bench. So let's get into this game against Hull and hope we can get through to the next round of the Cup. Njatic is running through the ball here. Play it through to Nelson. Nelson is in the box here. Nelson can finish, and Nelson does finish. And after only 5 minutes here, Nelson makes it 1-0 against Hull. Celebrates with the Barrow fans there. I know where they are in this ground. Had to go celebrate with them. I do like playing at the KC Stadium in FIFA. It is a nice stadium to play at. And I'm glad I was able to score so early on here at the end, which my fans are at, so I could go and celebrate with them. And Nelson with the goal makes it 1-0. Hayder makes a tackle there. Nelson's got Schultz running through. Nelson's going to play it to him. It's a bit wide, but if someone can run inside. Play it to Nelson. Now to Njatic. Njatic has a chance to score. Going to chip the keeper here. And it's gone just over the bar. I did think about bringing it inside and then shooting past him. But the keeper was off his line. So it's probably my best attempt. Best chance to score there. And it has gone just over the bar. And that is half time. And we are beating Hull 1-0 here. So I think a good first half. And I think that's deserved after the first half. Cressman plays it inside to Schultz here. Schultz has been fouled. So we have a free kick here. Be Nelson to take it. Going to try and curl it into the top left corner. And the keeper has caught it. Ojeda can bring the ball forward here. Goes past the defender there. Can't quite slip it into Schultz, but it can eventually make its way to Njatic. Who can pull it back to Schultz for finish. No, for Schultz to finish. And that is 2-0 here with 20 minutes to go in this game. I was just trying to get it to Njatic here because I could see him wide open. I knew he'd be able to get a ball across and then Schultz can finish it. And that makes it 2-0. Really good tackle from Kostas Cordal there. Brings the ball forward. Gets fouled there, but Nelson can pick it up. Telling Schultz to make a run. Going to clip it over to him now. Schultz might get to this. Schultz has! And Schultz has headed it in. And that is a really nice third goal there. Kostas Cordal with the tackle originally. Got fouled, but Nelson picked it up then. Nice clip ball to Schultz. Keeper came for it, so Schultz just needed to head it past the keeper. It's a nice header. And that is now 3-0. Guerrero has the ball here. I want to get Schultz on the run. I want to get him his hat-trick. Couldn't get it to him, but now it's down the line to Guerrero here. Vaquero is in the box. Ball to Vaquero, and Vaquero has made it 4-0 here. Hull have just crumbled in the last 20 minutes of this game. Vaquero has only just come on here, and I always seem to score with him right after he comes off the bench. just across a volley there. Nice goal, 4-0. Oh, I'm not going to get a clean sheet here, am I? I made a tackle and it just dropped straight back to them. So Hull have a goal here now, but it's not the end of the world. And that is full time. We do beat Hull 4-1 in the Carabao Cup, so we're through to the next round of the Carabao Cup, and I'm really happy with that win. Now, that is the end of this episode. After the first 2 games in the league today, we sit 10th in the league after a loss and a win. So it's early days, so I'm not looking too much into that. And we did get a win in the Carabao Cup to get into the next round, so I am happy about that. We've also made a couple of signings, so hopefully you'll see them throughout the season. But anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, leave a like. If you want to carry on watching this series, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.